Hey guys, so I wanted to come back and do a quick update. I'm in Steve's truck right now because I needed to make a grocery store run, but I thought I would come and update you guys really quickly. So I started birth control on January 3rd, so now we are a little over a week into birth control, and things have been going okay. I have never been one who could take birth control. Like, it would make me feel really sick. So yeah, this one isn't making me feel sick. However, it does have me a little moody, more so than I normally am. I don't know, like, for example, not even just moody, just like highs and lows. The other day I called to schedule delivery of my medication, so I had to pay for those, which, by the way, was $2,000. What was my final total? It was $2,000, right under $3,000. Let me tell y'all. So I called the lady because I got in a quote the last week of December, and it was $2,773. And I called the lady to go ahead and pay for those when I got paid, and somehow between that last week in January and me getting paid the second week of January, the price had changed. And she said that it was because of the new year, regulations had changed, and one of the medications that I had ordered could not be shipped from their pharmacy to Tennessee, so they had to get another pharmacy for that one specific medication, and that pharmacy charged an additional fee. And so when she told me, I was really upset, and I said, you know what, I'm not paying that. Like, I don't understand how the prices changed that quickly. I'm not paying it. Like, I need to just call you back. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I hang up the phone, and I am just crying. When I say I'm like bawling my eyes out, crying. And so during this time, Steve calls me, and I tell him, you know, I'm like, they are trying to charge me more money, and they just gave me this quote. So I'm like really upset, and I'm just like, I'm sure he's not wanting to hear this because he's at work at the time, but he called at the perfect moment. So I let him have it. And so he's like, Shan, just pay it. It's fine. Like, it's okay. We have to do what we have to do, right? Like, you have to take the medicine, so just pay for it. And so then I cry even more because I'm like, that's not what I wanted to hear. Like, I wanted him to have my back. I wanted him to feel how I felt. Be upset that they are increasing the price as if this ain't already expensive enough, you know? So then I call back, and how unlucky am I? I get the same freaking person, the same representative answers the phone, and I knew when I heard her voice that it was her. And so I tell her my name, my date of birth, and that, you know, I want to make a payment. And she's like, oh, I just talked to you, right? You call back, so what is it that you want to do? And so I'm like, I just want to go ahead and pay. And so she's asking me my card information and stuff, and I'm trying my hardest to keep it together, but I am sobbing the whole time that I'm giving her my information. And so turns out, which I heard her, and I calculated it at that moment, but it didn't really register. My emotions got the best of me in that time, or at that time. So when I got off the phone, you know, in between talking to her and talking to Steve, I did the math, and it was only $40, y'all. Like, I was really upset over $40. And then, so when I finally, you know, paid for everything, it was, like I said, just under $3,000, $2,800 or something like that. I kind of chuckled. Like, I had an attitude with my mom, my sister. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody because I was so upset over the price difference. And when I realized it was $40, I couldn't do anything. Like, I was like, why am I so upset over $40? Like, I would never cry over $40. Like, I waste $40 on, I don't know, food. I don't know, you know? I'm sure I could find a way if I needed to cut something out to come up with $40. Like, I work 4 to 5 days a week. I could come up with $40. So I don't know. I was shocked at myself that I was so upset. But once again, that, like I said, my hormones are so out of whack that in that moment I felt like my reaction was justified, and it was definitely just stupid. But other than me taking the birth control, nothing's changed. I go back on January 16th. At that time, we're going to do the trial transfer. The money for IVF is due that day, y'all. I've been stressing over this day. I have to pay them $9,000+ on this day. So in addition to me paying $2,800 whatever for the meds, then I have to turn around and pay $9,000 on the 16th. Needless to say, I'm not excited about that. I'm happy to be doing the procedure, but $9,000 is a lot of freaking money. At that time, we also are going to go over, my consent forms. I have to have somebody there with me. Although I'm a nurse, they want one additional person to come to learn how to do the injections in the event that I'm not able to do them myself. I just feel if I couldn't do it, I could teach somebody, or I would let one of my coworkers or somebody, who knows how to do it. But that's their process and I understand it, so that's fine. And then we have to talk about long-term storage, like what we're going to do, because included in our price is storage for eggs that are fertilized for up to 1 year. And then after that point, we have to talk about transferring them elsewhere, using them, destroying them, whatever it is that we want to do. So we have to turn in those forms as well. And then the next day, my meds will be delivered, which I'm pretty excited about. However, I won't get to use them for about another week. So on the 23rd, we go in for the baseline ultrasound. Why did I thought I wrote down when I would start doing the medications. Now I'm not so convinced that I wrote down the right dates. I might need to call them back, because I don't see in here the date that I actually start the meds. Anyways, I'll look that up whenever I get home. I honestly thought that it was going to be on the 16th, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'll start those on January 23rd. I'm just looking down at my calendar with all of my dates in there, and I did not write that in there for some strange reason. So anywho, other than that, I have nothing. I'm just sitting and waiting. I will probably come back and do a quick little video when I go to my appointment on Thursday. So see you guys later. I gotta run in the store because your girl's got a meal prep. So I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.